Hey, family, friends, and followers. It is August 1st, which means today is the start of the Great Cycle Challenge. And I'm wearing my Champions jersey. This year's a little different for me. This is my 9th year doing this. For those of you that have been in here from the start, thank you. You know how much I put into this every year. But this year's a little different. One of the boys that I used to coach in hockey and baseball, known him since he was 5 or 6, coached him all the way up until he was 17 or 18. He wound up developing a terminal form of cancer. I found out about this about 5 years ago, and he was given a very dire diagnosis. Now, if you knew this boy, his name's Eric. He was the happiest kid. He was that kid who smiled. Doesn't matter how badly we lost a game, how big we won. He always had the same expression. He was always a really happy kid. Always one that we as coaches wanted to have on our team because he was also very coachable. He was just one of those sweet kids that you'll never forget. So it was pretty heartbreaking to learn that Eric had contracted this very dangerous form of cancer. Now, I was able to follow him on Instagram and his adventures. He wound up traveling to Europe with his parents, went to San Francisco to learn how to surf. So that was really cool to see. I wish he had have done so under better circumstances. Because unfortunately this summer Eric passed away. And that hit me pretty hard, to be honest, because he's the same age as Christian. They kind of grew up together. And, I had lots of boys and girls that I coached over, 35 years of coaching, 30 years of coaching. So you see a lot of kids, and especially great kids like Eric. That, if anybody didn't deserve that kind of horrible outcome, it was Eric and his family, because they were the nicest people. As I told Paul, he was one of the parents that I didn't shy away from when I saw him in the arenas or at the Ball Diamonds, even if Eric was on a different team. I always talk to Paul and Tracy. They're great people. But yeah, they absolutely did not deserve this. So what got me started in the Great Cycle Challenge was my niece out west had developed Hodgkin's lymphoma as a teenager. And if you can imagine being a 13-year-old girl, going through chemo, losing your hair, all of the steroids and the procedures and all that other nonsense, and going to high school, like, oh my God, I honestly can't believe how she survived it, but she did. She beat Hodgkin's lymphoma. She rang the bell. She's doing great now. And that's what got me started, because, it's one thing if adults get cancer because we've lived our lives, or hopefully we have. If we haven't, that's on us. But kids haven't had that chance. So they definitely deserve to experience at least some of what we have. So, I'm glad that Kenna was able to beat cancer and live her life. I'm glad Eric was to live his life to the fullest while he was with us, but, he still had so much ahead of him. So, that just breaks my heart. And, Paul and Tracy just know that I'm always thinking of you guys, and definitely thinking of Eric. And more so this month. My goal this month is to ride 1,500 kilometers and raise $1,500 for sick kids for the Great Cycle Challenge. So if you want to donate, the link will be in my comments, links in my bio. Every little bit helps. If you want to throw in $5 or $10, absolutely, because every little bit helps go towards research that'll help kids have outcomes like Kenna's. And the more positive outcomes we have like that, the better it is for everyone, families included, because families don't deserve that. So thanks for listening. Thank you to all of my past sponsors for your support. Thank you to my dear honey Sandy for putting up with the long distance rides in August. Yeah, I'm out here pedaling, wearing my jerseys all month long, and I'm actually color coordinated head to toe, orange and blue, except for my beautiful bike, which fell over, which is gorgeous red. And we've got this stunning sunset that is now fading into the night, which means I better get home. So thanks for your support, and have a great evening and a great summer, and I will see you in the next video or post.